What's up, guys? My name is Steve. At the request of some people and some fishing groups here in the Florida Panhandle, I decided to make a quick video on my surf fishing arsenal, if you can call it that, I guess. Just a little backstory. I'm from Atlanta, moved here 2 years ago. Had to kind of learn the whole process of surf fishing. I came from striper fishing, Lake Lanier, and got into surf fishing. I've actually learned how to make my own pompano rigs. I've had a lot of success doing that here. I live in Fort Walton Beach, but honestly, I usually fish somewhere between Navarre and Pensacola Beach, usually on the National Seashore. Have a lot of luck there. Every now and then I make the trip to Panama City, which paid off last weekend with a couple of really good pompano. One was 19.5 to the fork. We caught several really nice whiting and 26.5-inch redfish, which was perfect for slot. So, I mean, can't beat that. So I'm just gonna go over some of the general things that I take with me to the beach. I have a beach cart. I take a small cooler, one for fish, and then one for beverages. Powerade, water, whatever, maybe Miller Lite, who knows. But anyway, I'm just going to show you a couple of my setups that I have, where it all started, I guess. And yeah, we'll go from there. So these are my three main surf setups that I have here. The first one I bought when I moved here was this guy right here. It's a Penn Pursuit 3 5000 with a G2 ugly stick. It's a 9-foot. It's a really good surf rod. I definitely not the longest casting, but yeah, it's been good. I like it. Actually caught most of our fish on this one last week when we went to Panama City. My favorite so far is this guy. I have the Fierce 3 5000. By the way, all of these use 30-pound braid as the main line. The backing is 20-pound Seagar red label. That's why I use as the backing. So I'll put about 75 yards of that on there, and then the other 150 yards, like a full spool of this guy on top of that, which is the same thing I did here. I actually bought this one today. Same reel, obviously, but this power stick right here, this thing's amazing. Got it at Bass Pro Shops. They're currently out of stock, as they are with most of their fishing poles, especially surf rods. But this is a 10-foot. It's a very stiff rod. This thing launches. I use a 4-ounce pyramid sinker most days. Sometimes I'll go down to a 3 if the surf's really low or really calm, but I use a 4 or 5 most of the time pyramid sinker. Yeah, this guy's a 10-foot, but you can throw this well over 100 yards. I haven't tried this one yet, the new one. It's a little bit thicker and about half the price. This one at Bass Pro Shops, the Power Stick. This rod was on sale for $109, and it was well worth that price, I can promise you. This guy was $54. It is a Beach Runner graphite. It's actually an 11-foot. So I have a 9, 10, and 11-foot surf rod. This one's got the cork handle. It's very comfortable. I know some people have had issues with cork handles, wearing out over time with the surf. That's why I like this one. It's just yeah, it's very nice. I recommend the Power Stick I don't think you can beat it for the money. You can read reviews on it. But I'll be trying this one out this weekend, Sunday and Monday. Yeah. Seems like a really good rod anyway. We'll see. It's definitely not as stiff as the Power Stick, and it's a little bit thicker, so I don't know how that'll work. We'll try it out though. Thought it was worth the money. The stuff I use most, I've actually fallen in love with fish gum. Last weekend, when I caught the big pompanos, the redfish, all the whiting, they wouldn't touch fish bites. They wouldn't touch any color, didn't matter what I put on there. They were only after this chartreuse green fish gum. I caught one fish on a sand flea colored, the orange and white fish gum, but they were biting this so much that I ran out. And unfortunately, where I was, there was not a bait store that was carrying it anywhere around. So, yeah, anyway, I stocked up this week. As far as the leader goes, when I make my pompano rigs, I use anywhere between 20 and 30 pound fluoro for the leaders. I just find that to work the best. I've had many a time where I try to cast one of these guys and the bail closes if you try to throw it too hard, and it'll snap the leader right off. But if you use something like a 25 pound, 30 pound leader, you don't have to really worry about that. Especially casting such a huge weight. Those pyramid seekers, like, I don't know, they can snap your line pretty easily. But this is new to me. I've been using Berkeley Vanish 30 pound and 25 pound and 20 pound. But I saw this one at Bass Pro Shops today, so I picked that one up. So I'm going to try this one out this weekend. As far as the pompano rigs go, I buy these at a local bait shop. I've actually already got some made here. On this one, I put beads on this one. I like to use red hooks. I use either a size 1 or 1/0 circle hook on all of my rigs. This one also I've made. I believe these are size 1 hooks here. Yeah. But it's kind of like arts and crafts here. I've got a bead box. I've got the floats. I've got some red hooks here, but I just purchased some new ones. 1/0 owner. And then I have the 1/0 Ultra Point Mustad. Power swivels from Spro. These are the strongest, smallest swivels I've found. These are really tiny, but as you can see, it's a 130 pound test, which is plenty. Again, I use the High Vis Yellow 30 pound test. Power Pro. And yeah, I mean, that's basically what I take to the beach with me. The first year I moved here, I actually dealt with a beach cart with the regular treaded black rubber tires, and it almost killed me every time. I'm a 40-year-old guy, so dragging that through the sand was horrible. I do recommend getting a beach cart with the balloon tires. It made a world of difference for me. I've actually found one on Amazon for around 130 bucks, I think, which was the best deal I could find, and probably the best purchase I ever made. So that's about it. Had a couple of guys asking me what I use, my setups, and these are them. They're not really that expensive, all things considering. I think this reel is about 50 bucks. This pole was about 40, the G2. These are 70, the Fierce 3 5000s. Of course, this is the most expensive thing here. That's $109, and it was well worth the money. You feel very confident reeling a fish in with that power stick. And we'll see how this one does. $70 also, and $54.95, I believe. This was from Half Hitch Tackle in Destin, which they also have one in Navarre. I go in there often too. So I don't know, we'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, just shoot me a comment in the comment section. Thanks.